Listen up.
This just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, let's talk about all the women, starting with Cardi B. She previewed a remix to Munch on social media.
Did she say a little too yeasty?
Way
Yeah.
too yeasty. Don't want to catch it. You can catch a yeast infection in your mouth?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe in your throat.
So why you say maybe?
Maybe in your throat, you can get yeast down there.
Jesus.
Nasty.
Why is everyone making a face?
I want to know. I didn't know you can catch a yeast infection in your
You see
mouth.
some type of cottage cheese type of discharge, then don't do it. All right. Now, speaking of all the women, Meg Thee Stallion posted a picture of herself holding a Stranger Things card. And so now the speculation is that she is going to be on the show. You know, they already signed for the final season, which is going to drop next summer. That's the 5th and final season. And, you know, that is a favorite on Netflix.
Yeah, people
So-
love Stranger Things. My daughter and wife love Stranger Things.
And they got to do something better with security. Talking to Megan Thee Stallion, I see her performing over the weekend, and I seen a fan jump on stage.
TwitchCon.
Yeah, grab her arm and spun her around.
She seemed like she was, I mean, that definitely should not have happened.
She seemed like she was what? She
No,
probably was shocked.
Well, I'm sure she was shocked, but she did go along with it for the moment. But I know she was like, okay, that should never happen.
How did they get that close to her?
I have no idea.
The same way everybody else gets close to people on stage. I don't know what be happening at these festivals. Like, it's weird. Like, how do people... And he looked like he came from the back.
And then he grabbed, like he ran past her dancer. Her dancer didn't jump.
The only thing I didn't like is the security didn't do him dirty. Like, they just kind of like escorted him off. Like, no, bro, treat him like he's a fan running onto a football field. Tackle his ass. You saw what Bobby Wagner did, right? Like, you got to lay him out.
I seen another kid get tackled over the weekend. He seemed like he was a kid, though, like a teenager. But
I saw that, too.
You get on that field, they don't know who you are. They just tackling.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we're going on with the girls. And Nicki Minaj is going to have a course, not her personally, but they're having a Nicki Minaj course studying her influence. And that's going to be taught at the University of California, Berkeley. And that's going to encourage students to think about how Nicki Minaj's impact on the hip-hop music industry connects to the broader historical, social structures and hip-hop feminisms. It's called Nicki Minaj, the Black Barbie Femc and Hip-Hop Feminisms.
Interesting. I'd like to see the courses, the curriculum.
Just me personally, I think it's whack when you have a course like that and the artist is not involved.
Well, Nicki Minaj found out about it because somebody added her on Twitter about it, and she said she would love to stop by.
Yeah, you want them to be involved because you can say what you think you've seen from Nicki Minaj, but only Nicki Minaj could detail how she did it. And
that's true.
You know, you just can't say, well, this is what I think. No.
Well, there's probably enough information out there, though, for people to take firsthand things that she said and discuss those things so that it comes straight from her.
It says I'm a gardener on Wikipedia. Do we believe all the information
Yeah,
that's
but
out
that's
there?
not an interview with you, MB. There's a lot of interviews with Nicki Minaj with her talking firsthand.
I'm not a gardener.
About how she has done things. So I'm sure that you can study that and use that, too. There's a lot of courses taught about people who aren't involved firsthand with it. And she seems like she's excited about it. She said she would love to stop by.
I think Envy is a gardener. I've heard him do plenty of interviews where he said he want to give Clue flowers. And he said he always gives Clue flowers. Where else would you get the flowers if you weren't a gardener? Duh. This guy.
All right. Now, the college professor
man.
who developed and will teach the curriculum also went on social media and said, I'm so excited to be teaching this class. And she said, we would be hella happy and honored for you to stop by. This class is interested in thinking critically about you and your productions within the context of broader historical social structures and hip-hop feminism. So having your personal insights would be amazing. I'm finalizing things this fall and would love to talk more details with you via DM.
Not mad at it. We've seen classes based on Jay-Z. We've seen classes
there's
based
classes
on
all
Pac.
the time.
Yeah, but
that's somebody who's impacted the culture in that way, and there is a lot of firsthand information of, she has docu-series and everything that you can use to study.
I just want to see what the curriculum is.
A lot of those classes are taught by people in that camp. Like Guru teaches something that was based off of Hov. Then there was another producer, I can't remember his name.
Ninth Wonder?
Yeah, Ninth Wonder teaches something. Like these are people in the industry. I think
Ninth's actually a professor, though.
Yeah, but these are people that teach that's in the industry that know these artists, not just people assuming.
Why are you so against Nicki Minaj having a class, bro?
I mean, they have. I took Shakespeare in college, and Shakespeare wasn't there teaching the class. He didn't have any input.
That's right. That's right. I don't know what you just said, but that feels like a good point. So I'm gonna go with that. That's why the barbs be on your ass, Envy. You know what I'm saying? You always hating on Nicki. Let Nicki be, bro.
Yeah, why don't you go garden?
Why you so mad about her class? Go garden.
To do with Nicki. I would love.
There's some weeds in your garden, bro.
I would love Nicki to be a part of it.
There's weeds in your garden, bro.
She just said she will.
Okay. She said she was gonna pull up. That's all I asked.
All right, now.
Bum-ass gardener.
Now, Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby have also joined Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 in a new ad, so that's exciting for
You
them.
got a problem with that, too? Are you happy for Lil Baby but mad about Nicki being in it? Huh? Huh?
What are you talking about?
Who else you said was in there? Lil Baby, Nicki, and who?
I said Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby.
I saw... Who else did I see? I feel like I saw that commercial this weekend.
What is wrong with you?
I think Pete Davidson was in there, too.
Davidson's in that, too.
Yeah. I know. I was like, Pete Davidson's in it. Yeah.
All right, now Iggy Azalea is responding to backlash for working with Tory Lanez. He had posted the first female urban album I will executive produce will be Iggy Azalea's next album. I've been wanting to EP a female artist album for a while. I want to raise the bar on the beats, production, and overall experience of female albums. This is going to be fun. Well, there was some backlash. And she responded, "You're all very welcome to speak your opinion freely about me, just as long as we all have an understanding. You are having a monologue and not a discussion with me, because respectfully, my bills remain paid without your 2 cents." So
I think you should hate on Nicki right now, Envy, just to bring some balance to the rumor report.
What you mean?
Because you're hating on Nicki, so you should hate on Iggy too, so at least the Barbs don't think you just targeting Nicki.
I didn't hate on Nicki. I love the fact that she's having a course. I want her to teach the course because she would know best. But if she's gonna pull up, I have no problem with it.
Okay.
And why would I hate on Nicki?
I don't know. Why did you hate on Nicki?
I didn't hate on Nicki.
Enough. Antonio Brown is being accused of selling a fake Richard Mille watch. And the plaintiff, who is a Florida resident named Ryan Kane, filed the complaint. He said that Antonio Brown claimed the watch was worth more than $400,000. And he paid $160,000 for it. He took Antonio Brown's word for it, and then he found out the watch was a fake. He took it to an appraiser for insurance purposes, and at the time he was informed that watch was worth only about $200. Now,
man.
yes, in addition to that, Antonio Brown is also being accused of stiffing the same person out of some money, and that is for booking Lil Wayne. So according to another lawsuit that's been filed, Ryan Kane alleges that Antonio Brown attempted to get $178,000 after submitting fraudulent expenses in hopes of being reimbursed and making a series of lewd, racist, sexist, and threatening remarks toward his company. That company is called Secure the Bag. All right. Now, he also said he struck up a brief friendship with Antonio Brown, and then he recruited him and gave him a $150,000 advance. They were also supposed to work on a music video for Cracked featuring Lil Wayne, but that project never came to fruition. Now, he claims that Antonio Brown came to him requesting $250,000 in cash to pay Wayne. He said Lil Wayne reportedly wanted the money directly from him. He said he ended up speaking to some people from Young Money who said that there's no reason to go through Antonio Brown. You can come to us directly and pay. And they believe that he was attempting to defraud them out of some money because Lil Wayne was only expecting $150,000 and Antonio Brown had told him he was requesting $250,000. So now there's a lawsuit. All right, well, that is your rumor report.
You just confused the ish out of me, but all right.
He said that Wayne was charging $250,000. They wanted the money directly from him. The founder of the company reached out directly to Lil Wayne's people. They told him it was really only $150,000. So he was trying to pocket $100,000, according to this lawsuit.
All right. Well, Charlamagne, who you giving that down to?
Man, 4 after the hour, we need a guy who's on the run right now. His name is Cameron Hogg. He needs to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with him.
All right, we'll get to that next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.